where we will be as free as any bird flying in the sky, where peace prevails. That's what I dream for you and me, moved by the light of love, no longer dimmed by who we were. We'll rise into what we are meant to be, among flowers shining with the glow of supernovas, tokens of that endless love God feels for us. That's what I dream a new day is going to dawn, the rising of a different world, where eyes will seek out chances to do good. A world of peace and brotherhood awaits the change that we can make. And changing our hearts is the first step we must take. A world where we will be as free as any bird flying in the sky, where peace prevails. That's what I dream for you and me, moved by the light of love, no longer dimmed by who we were. We'll rise into what we are meant to be, among flowers shining with the glow of supernovas, tokens of that endless love God feels for us. That's what I dream a new day is going to dawn, the rising of a different world, where eyes will seek out chances to do good. A world of peace and brotherhood awaits the change that we can make. And changing our hearts is the first step we must take.
Hello, brothers and sisters of my heart. My name is Publio. I'm going to play and sing a couple of songs to help me, to help you, to help us to harmonize ourselves, to prepare for the Spiritism talk tonight. So the first song called Vibration, and goes like this. When we give our heart in charity, our lives are transforming into songs. Our dreams become reality, and we join Jesus for eternity. Vibrate. eternity. Now, song to Mother Zephyrina. Source of love that radiates, warming our power, cold nights, support and comfort, support and comfort, cascades flowing down the mountain, calling the children of earth with love in their hearts, with love in their hearts. My soul never loses hope, because your love always teaches me the solution lies in hard work. The solution lies in hard work. Oh, my Mother Zephyrina, harvest of wonderful blessings, make your small son a good Christian, make your small son a good Christian. Source of love that radiates, warming our power, cold nights, support and comfort, support and comfort, cascades flowing down the mountain, calling the children of earth with love in their hearts, with love in their hearts. My soul never loses hope, because your love always teaches me the solution lies in hard work. The solution lies in hard work. Oh, my Mother Zephyrina, harvest of wonderful blessings, make your small son a good Christian, make your small son a good Christian. And now I'm gonna sing a song, Good Old Man. It's about our protector, our mentor, Dr. Bezerra de Menezes. Blue crystal eyes, color of the sky, gray bushy beard, Santa's look alike. Shine on your brothers on earth, suffering, living joy, or in pain. Blue crystal eyes, color of the sky, gray bushy beard, Santa's look alike. Shine on your brothers on earth, suffering, living joy, or in pain. Bezerra de Menezes, apostle of the good, receive our praise and also our heart. that really calm me down. If I close my eyes to pray, I heard the sound of the sea far away. If I close my eyes to pray, Jesus cradles me, in his arms I sway. Body harmonizes, how well done lay the hay. Music lifts, his spirit sings sweet ballet. Nature's love, a constant giveaway. In joy and peace, my heart finds its way. If I close my eyes to pray, Jesus cradles me, in his arms I sway. If I close my eyes to pray, I heard the sound of the sea far away. If I close my eyes to pray, Jesus cradles me, in his arms I sway. Body harmonizes, how well done in the hay. Music lifts, his spirit sings sweet ballet. Nature's love, a constant giveaway. In joy and peace, my heart finds its way. If I close my eyes to pray, Jesus cradles me, in his arms I sway. If I close my eyes to pray, Jesus cradles me, in his arms I sway. Hello, brothers and sisters. Good evening. Welcome to our Spiritist Talks. And before we start, I'd like to share the slides and tell some announcements about our meeting. So first of all, try, if you can, turn off your phone notification so it doesn't bug you with too much emails or messages. So try to find a quiet place so you can be more focused on the message tonight. Our presentation, our meeting format is around 30 minutes presentation plus 10 minutes question and answers. And after that, we have the spiritual care. So for the spiritual care, we are already preparing and ask you to save to get a cup or a bottle of drinkable water to be magnetized by the good spirits. So just a reminding, our meeting today is retransmitted by Spiritist Canada Facebook and YouTube. Also, Conference Continental Americas Facebook. And on Saturdays, at 578 ET, retransmitted by Facebook and YouTube of Kardec Radio. So stay tuned. For those that are interested in learn a little bit more about Spiritism, we have in our site a free online course about Spiritism that we call Get to Know Spiritism. We already started the classes, but you are welcome to enjoy and participate with us those classes. It's a regular course that we're going to start again in the next fall, but you can enjoy whenever you feel free. So everybody is invited to this group. This we offer a gospel at home. Gospel at home is a time that we set in our life to invite Jesus Christ to our home. So the group can help you to establish, maintain your gospel at home. Generally, we have once a week, around 20-15 minutes is enough. Everybody can participate of you in your family, if you're alone, whenever, wherever. Everybody is welcome to participate with us. The neighbor that knocked the door that day, welcome to participate with us. So if you want to learn more, you can request in the chat so we can contact you and establish a conversation. And we also, this group, during this presentation tonight, we have a book that we call Book of Vibrations. It's a very private thing, and you can put your name or a name of someone that you love, that you care, that need good vibration. Especially nowadays, everybody wants good vibrations. So you can put the name there, and the good spirits will visit the person that you put there and retransmit the good vibes that we get in this meeting online. So tonight we have a continuation of the chapter 15, Without Charity There is No Salvation, items 6 and 7, and especially the need of charity according to Paul is a very interesting message from the spirits in the gospel. And we will have our sister Marcel from Oshawa. But before she starts, we encourage you to comment, make questions, and in the end of the presentation, we can try to answer all the questions. So feel free if you want to ask a question that belongs to this team or something related, you're welcome to ask questions. So as usual, we have our prayer in the beginning of our meetings, but for that, I'm gonna ask our sister Marcel to come in. Hello, Marcel. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Good
I'm okay.
evening.
I'm okay. Welcome to our Spiritist talk. And
Thank
as usual, the person that is coming do our initial prayer. So
you.
feel free. I'm gonna be in the background. If any for any reason you need, I'll be there waiting for you. And in the end, I coming back for the questions. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you soon. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Let's do our prayer that we always do in all the meetings that we have. We always start with a prayer. So I invite everyone to close your eyes and elevate our thoughts, and let's think in the image of Jesus in front of us with his open arms towards us, and let's feel the hug of love that he's giving to all of us. Let's thank Jesus for all the things that we have learned through his teachings, for all the blessings that we have, for all the love that is sent into us through the good spirits every single day in our lives. We ask you the protection for us, for our family, friends, and for all the humanity. And now I would like to ask the good spirits to inspire me so I can convey the message the best way I can. And may we can learn and practice the teachings and the reflections of um, tonight's talk, and we can practice in our lives. Please, God, be with us today and always. So be it. Okay, so let me share here. So as Publius said, today's topic is the need of charity according to Paul. Is the chapter 15. Without charity there is no salvation. Items 6 and 7 from the Gospel according to Spiritism. So today we will continue, right? The chapter 15. And the message is very simple and very strong. Without charity, there is no salvation, is the chapter. And today we will talk about the need of charity based on Paul, the Apostle Paul. This is a very beautiful, it's almost like a poem, but at the same time, it's very serious. And it asks us to look at ourselves, as always, right? Always. So let's start. It's a beautiful message that we are gonna talk and explain a little bit. We're gonna read and talk a little bit about. Okay, so this is his message. If I speak all the languages of men and the angels, but do not have charity, I'm not a resounding gong on a clanging cymbal. So when we start reading this message, Paul brings a very strong image. He says, even if I speak all languages, even something divine, if I don't have a charity, it's just noise. It means that without love, without kindness, even something beautiful loses its value. When we hear the word charity, we usually think about helping people, but charity is more than that. Because we usually think that like it's giving some material thing, right? Is the thing that we learn, but it's even more. Charity is kindness, is empathy, is compassion, patience, love. Charity is a way of living, and we are all learning how to live like this. He continues, if I have the gift, prophecy, and grasp all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have a faith that can move mountains, but do not have charity, I am nothing. And then he continues, he talks about knowledge, about understanding everything, about having strong faith, even a faith that can move mountains. But he says something very honest. Without charity, without love, it means nothing. So it's not about how much we know, it's about how we act with the things we know, right? We are not ready yet. We are all learning. Jesus invites us to be better, to be closer to perfection. And one day we will be. We don't know how long it's gonna take, but one day we will be. But we need the time, we need the practice, and we are in the process, right? So, and he continues. And if I were to if I were to distribute my belongings to feed the poor and delivered my body to be burned, if I did not have charity, none of this would be of any use to me, sorry. And here he goes even deeper. He says, even if I give everything I have, if I sacrifice myself, if I don't have a charity, it has no real value. So it's not just about doing things, it's about the intention behind it. I want to share something simple. In our brain, the last part to develop is the part that help us make decisions, control emotions, and have empathy. This means something important. We learn to be good. We are not born ready, and we grow with examples. And let's continue the message. He says, charity is patient, it is kind and benevolent. Now he starts to show us what charity really looks like. And he starts simple. Charity is patient, charity is kind. And this sounds simple, but in daily life, it's not always easy. We know that. It's easy to say, but to put into practice, it's a little harder. That's why examples are important. We can learn from people like Chico Xavier, Mother Teresa, Saint Francis of Assisi, and these people live a charity every day in their lives. For them, being kind was natural. For us, it's still a practice, and we need to be willing to uh, to evolve, right? Charity is not envious. It's not rash or hurried. It's not full of pride. It does not dishonor others. It is not seeking. So then he tells us what charity is not, because he told us before what charity is. And now he's telling us what is not. So it is not envy, it is not impulsive, it is not proud. It doesn't try to put others down. It doesn't think only about itself. So charity is not just action, it also how we feel inside. So we need to reflect a lot about his message. Charity does not take offense or become upset by anything. It does not suspect evil. So he continues, charity does not get easily offended. It does not hold anger. And something very important, it does not assume the worst in others. This is something we really need to work on every day, because we are like humans. We tend to be very like to assume things that like according to the our point of view, right? And sometimes it is not with the thing is for real. So we need to work on that. And then charity does not rejoice in injustice, but rejoice in the truth. And then charity does not enjoy injustice. It doesn't feel good when something wrong happens. Instead, it celebrates truth. So it always connects to what is right. Because when you love someone, you don't want anything bad to this person. So charity is the love in action, right? And then he continues. Charity always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. And here we see the strength of charity. It protects, it trusts, it hopes, it keeps going. Even when things are difficult, charity doesn't give up easily. Even when it is hard, we need to try. Even when someone is difficult, we try to stay calm. We don't need to be perfect. We just need to keep trying. And I have a very good example for like this love in action. Think about a mother, the love of a mother. I have seen lots of mothers, especially my mother, who can like hold a lot, who can do a lot for the child or for the children, right? So even when the child is difficult, she still loves the child. This is the charity. Even it's hard, even if something shows like that it's very hard to do, we need to try and we need to keep it trying, because one day we will be perfect. We will be pure as spirits, but we need to do something for that. We cannot just be waiting for that day. We need to do our part. So now these three virtues remain: faith, hope, and charity. But the greatest of these is charity. Now, Paul brings everything together. He talks about three important things: faith, hope, and charity. And then he makes it very clear: the greatest is charity, because charity is patient, kind, calm, and it is not proud, selfish, angry, and jealous. It does not hurt others. It does not think only about itself. This is what we are learning. Paul says charity is greater than faith. But I ask you, why? Because everyone can practice it. You don't need money, you don't need knowledge, you just need willingness. Uh, we know that there are two kinds of charity: the material one and the moral one. We are talking today about the moral one, the charity, right? Like the love, the things that you don't need money at all to do. Because sometimes it's easy to buy a food hamper, to buy a meal for someone and give it to someone, right? It's easy, and I am doing a good thing, and this it's God likes that too. But the charity that's harder to do, it is the one that you need to spend time, you need to be willing to listen, to be willing to help, to be willing to have empathy. Because sometimes we only want to give the material, and it's good because some people really need the material things, but not only the material things. Okay, so let's continue. So Paul places charity above faith itself, because charity is within everyone's reach: the ignorant and the learned, the rich and the poor, because it's independent of any particular belief system. So why is charity the greatest? Because everyone can practice it. It doesn't depend on knowledge, it doesn't depend on religion, it doesn't depend on money. I don't need to be a spiritist to be a charitable person. No, I just need to one. I just need to be willing to help others. Right? It doesn't depend on religion at all. So anyone can be kind. Anyone can forgive. Paul says something very important. He says, even if I speak many languages, if I have a lot of knowledge, if I have a strong faith, If I don't have a charity, or in other words, if I don't have love, I'm nothing. This is powerful. Charity gives values to everything. And then Paul defines true charity. Charity is not only displayed in beneficence, but in the gathering of all the qualities of the heart, in goodness and benevolence towards one's neighbor. So, and here we understand something very important. Charity is not only about helping, it is about who we are. It is about having a good heart, being gentle, being truly caring with others. You don't need money to practice charity. You can listen, you can be patient, you can forgive, you can be calm, you can be kind. Sometimes this is harder than giving something. There is something interesting. When we do something good, our brain gives us a good feeling. So when you help someone, you feel better. This is natural and this is biological too. And it helps us want to do good again because um I'm sure everyone who are who are listening us now or later is gonna remember in time at some point in their life that when you did something good to another one that you felt like so happy, so full of like good vibes, good vibration inside. So this is something that our brain works and um gives us more desire to continue doing good things, right? And then we brought question the question 886 from the Spirit book, that Kardec asked the spirits, what is the true meaning of the word charity as Jesus understood it? And the answer is benevolence towards everyone, indulgence towards the imperfection of other, and forgiveness for offenses. So in the Spirit's book, we have this definition, right? So charity is being kind to everyone, is being patient to people's mistakes, and forgiving others. That's it. It's not talk about money. It doesn't talk about money. Material help is important, yes, but is the easy part. The hard part is inside of us. When we look at the teaching of Jesus, we see a very clear definition. Charity is being kind to everyone, being patient with people's imperfection, and forgiving. And this is where it becomes more challenging because it's internal. It's the material thing, it's external. But when Jesus brings us this teachings, we see that like I need to change myself in order to do charity, right? And we brought the other question too, the question 876. So outside the rights consecrated by human law, what's the base of justice founded on natural law? Christ has told you, do unto others whatsoever you would have them to do unto you. God has placed in the human heart the rule of the true justice. He desires that everyone have their rights respected. If you are uncertain of what you should do for your neighbors, ask yourself what you would want your neighbor to do to you. God could not give you a safer guide than your own conscience. So it is here. There is also a very important idea. If we don't know how to act, we can ask ourselves a simple question. What would I like someone to do for me? And the answer is already inside of us. Our conscience guides us. Let's be honest. It is not easy. Sometimes people annoy us. Sometimes we feel angry. Sometimes we judge. This is part of the process. So for now, we need to choose to be good. We need to stop and think, what is the best way to act now? It takes effort, it takes discipline. And then we brought this message from Chico Xavier. Actually, it's from Emmanuel and Psychography Chico Xavier. So the breastplate of charity. For the success desired in our mission of love in the company of Christ, the most important thing is to protect one's heart. If we do not cloak the source of our sentiments with vibrations of ardent love, utilizing a high level of comprehension in the areas of the purifying experience in which we struggle in the earthly arena, it will be very difficult to accomplish the task that the Lord has entrusted to us. So now we see something very beautiful, this idea of protecting the heart. Because if we don't take care of our feelings, if we don't bring love into our reactions, it becomes very hard to live this message. And Emmanuel continues. Frequent irritation when faced with ignorance only postpones the advantage of our beneficent teaching. Excessive indignation when faced with weakness only destroy the fragile seeds of virtue. Frequent anger in the daily struggle may increase the number of our enemies without any benefit to work to which we have devoted ourselves. Excessive strictness when faced with persons who do not know the benefit of discipline may produce counterproductive effects due to a lack of education in that particular environment. So, and this part is very real. When we get irritated too often, we lose opportunity to help. And when we get angry, we can destroy something good. And when we are too hard on others, we can create the opposite effect. So our reactions matters a lot. So we need to watch, pray and watch, right? Watch and pray. We need to watch ourselves, our actions, our sentiments, our feelings, in order to be better every day. Okay. And then he continues. Thus, understanding that Christians are in a real state of struggle and that at times we are challenged by suggestions of uncontrolled irritations, inappropriate indignation, injustifiable anger, or destructive strictness. The apostle of the Gentiles prescribes the breastplate of charity as a protective sentinel for the central organs of the expressions of life. So here comes the guidance. We are all in a struggle. We are all learning, and because of that, we need protection. And um, this protection is charity. It protects our heart, especially because if we do good, we attract good spirits. It is crucial to arm the heart with infinite fraternal understanding in order to focus on our ministry. Convictions and the enthusiasm of faith are enough for a good start, but in order to continue our ministry and finish it successfully, we cannot do charity. We cannot Do without patience, kindly, and invincible charity. So, and this is the final message. Faith help us start, but to continue, we need charity, we need love, we need patience, we need kindness, we need understanding. This is what keeps us going. And like to the end, like in the end, the invitation is simple. Let's try a little more every day. Be a little more patient, be a little more kind, be a little more understanding. Charity is something we live, not something we only talk. We need to practice. Okay, thank you.
Hello, Marcel. Wow,
Hey,
you brought some very good points. Then I have myself some questions for you.
okay.
Because nowadays, no, the thing is, even though those messages, those uh, Jesus Christ teachings is 2,000 years, but it's
Mhm,
still valid. And nowadays we see, with the expansion of the internet, we see people, I'm doing charity, and go there and make a move, giving something, just like promoting themselves.
mhm.
But according to what you said, charity is much, much more than this,
Yeah.
right? Can you talk a little bit about this? Like, what the difference? The promoting myself, getting more followers because I'm helping someone that in needed. Can you talk a little bit? I don't want to explore much because we already talked about many different things,
Mhm,
but this is very important for us to understand, like the difference between, like, auto promotion. I'm gonna call auto promotion because I want to show everybody, look, I'm a good guy, I'm helping that guy that he needed. So can you tell me the difference between this and the
the
charity?
real charity. Yeah, Jesus said that do not let your right hand knows what your left hand is doing, right? So if you are giving to someone something, you don't need to tell anyone about that, right? If it's there are like some witness, okay, but you don't need to put like in a microphone in a social media. It's okay, like we are not judging anyone, right?
Right.
If the person is doing good things and the person thinks that needs to, sometimes they think like, oh, I'm gonna put in my social media because maybe this can incentivize other to do good too. It's a good thing, but Jesus said like, be quiet, right? We don't need like like I missed the word here, but like we don't need great things. Like we can do small. We can do quietly, because
Yeah,
like the real charity is in our heart, right? Not like to do because I want someone to think that I'm a good person because I'm helping people, right?
someone. Yeah, it's very important for us to understand this difference, because you mentioned two kind of charity. You mentioned the material
Material and
charity,
moral.
right? Yes, I buy a sandwich for someone that in need. I bought a bottle of water. But
Mhm.
there is one that you mentioned that even Jesus said it's more meritorious. That is
Yes,
the moral
moral one.
charity, right? Like those that nobody needs to know, like forgiveness,
Mhm.
kindness, right? Like we
Even
don't
the
need.
prayer, right? Even the prayer.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, it's a good point, because we have the prayer book here, right? So when we put a name, because I love someone that going through a very hardship, and I'm gonna put there and pray for him.
Mm,
Nobody needs to know, but when
yeah.
we put the name there, we are praying together for that person. So
Yeah.
it's very important to us to understand, like you said, sometimes it's good that some people get inspired to do the same, to do good things. It's still a good thing, but when we think about the teachings, Jesus Christ's teachings, it's much more deep. The teaching is much more deep in the soul than the make a big movie and get followers, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, it was very inspiring for all of us and very instructive. And I think we have a class like this in the course
It's
that I
getting
mentioned in
close
the
to
beginning.
spiritism, right?
Exactly. So it's a
Mm.
good idea to get to know Spiritism so we can know the difference between the material charity and the moral charity. So we are very happy for you to come today and help us to understand those points. Thank
Thank
you
you.
very, very much in name of the group that's behind the
Thank
scene.
you.
Thank you.
Okay. See you later.
See you later. Okay, brothers and sisters, we are going to the second part of our Spiritist talk. That is the spiritual care. So, but Publio, what is spiritual care? Well, spiritual care is a very simple thing. It's a transmission of energy. Is we call pass. Is a transmission of spiritual energy assisting our physical, emotional, and mental balance. So those good vibrations that come from the spiritual world, the good spirits come and help us, giving this pass, transmitting those energy. We also call magnetism too. So the best benefit from the spiritual care, please follow the guided audio instructions. Or if you want, remain in prayer. You can close your eyes or just helping with the mentalization, the induction that we're going to have. Remembering, now is the time that I ask for the bottle of water or the cup of water, that we know nowadays that how important is the magnetism, the good vibrations is already demonstrated in the science, and we're going to have another opportunity to talking about. So the water that you brought is going to get the good vibration from the spiritual world, and you and someone close to you can be benefit from. So you can drink the good vibration, the good energy comes from the good spirits. So as we know, we gonna also have to do our prayer. But before I say the prayer, asking you to follow us through our Facebook, Spiritist Canada, and YouTube, and also the group of Path of Light in Instagram. So for us to start the second part of spiritual care, I will do the prayer, and also will be the final prayer. So if you feel comfortable, close your eyes and think about Jesus Christ as a sun in our lives, bringing all the good energies, bring the brightness to our life, calming our hearts, our soul, and say, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Father God, for this opportunity to be here, sharing those moments with brothers and sisters. We'd like to ask a permission for the good spirits to be with us, helping us on our necessities, in our hearts, the things that we really need in our hearts, in our soul. Be with us today and forever. So be it.
Let's get ready for the pass and water fluidification. Please get a container with clean water to be fluidified. Brothers and sisters, does not matter where you are, what type of hardships you are going through. Jesus is always ready to come and help us. Place yourself in a comfortable position, which can make it easy for you to reach concentration and receptiveness. Breathe slowly and easily. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Fill up your lungs with air and let it out very slowly. Let tranquility and peace energies penetrate your lungs and move throughout your body. Your soul in harmony with your body feels easy and in peace. Let's imagine Jesus' passage. A clear day, the sun's golden rays illuminate the happy passage in Capharnaum. A lot of white houses, multicolored vines, and hopping birds fill the landscape with optimism. The news about cures attracted the crowd in need. Suddenly, Jesus appears slim and handsome. His tunic was hanging down to his feet. At sunset, all those with sick people hit by several illnesses would bring them, and as he placed his hands over each one, he would heal them. This is what Luke the evangelist says. Let's imagine Jesus approaching you. He holds his friendly hands over our head. Notice that from his generous hands, a waterfall with clear and pure water originated from his love come to bathe you. It flows on your head, goes down your shoulders, bathe all your being, and brings you peace, serenity, and balance. They remove all impurities and pacify you. Feel the water bathing you, cleaning. Breathe. Now, imagine Jesus as a sun before you. His light, his warmth surrounds you. Feel the healing energy that comes from Jesus towards you. He hears your prayers. Trust him. His love is endless and it follows you and protects you. It provides you with everything you need. Have faith. Absorb the healing energy from Jesus. His light surrounds you. Feel the energy going through all your body. Feel stronger and in peace. Lord Jesus, our divine friend, reach out your generous hands, Lord, and change this water into medicine for our physical and spiritual illnesses. Protect us, Jesus, with your peace. Spread those vibrations of love throughout my home, Lord. May peace, health, and tranquility reign here. We are very grateful to you, Jesus. Stay with us today and forever. Thank God. Please remember to use the fluidified water.
Well, unfortunately, we finished our Spiritist talk tonight, but I have to invite you next week. We're going to have the end of this chapter, chapter 15. Without charity, there is no salvation. So I invite all of you to be here with us and hope and that you have a wonderful week. And again, follow us on those social media Facebook, YouTube, and you can stream whenever you want to see the old time. So you can go there and check it out. Have a wonderful week and see you maybe on Saturday and get to know Spiritism. Have a good one.
Someone told me long ago that life is just a long road. Sorry, mate, but life to me is way much more. No matter what it seems to be, it's always time to make a change. Sometimes all we need is only one more chance. So try, build a bridge over troubled waters, fly. If that's all that you have left to do, I want more. I want more happy sunny days. I want more happy smiles on your face. Love sparkling the eyes. Tears no more, no more sorrows, no more bad days. No more cries, no more dark hole place. No more fear, no more fight. Someone told me long ago that life is just a long road. Sorry, babe, but life to me is way much more. No matter what it seems to be, it's always time to make a change. Sometimes all we need is only one more chance. So try, build a bridge over troubled water, fly. If that's all that you have left to do, I want more. I want more happy sunny days. I want more happy smiles on your face. Love sparkling the eyes. Tears no more, no more sorrow, no more bad days. No more cries, no more dark hole place. No more fear, no more fight. I want more happy sunny days. I want more happy smiles on your face. Love sparkling the eyes. Tears no more sorrow, no more bad days. No more cries, no more dark hole place. No more fear, no more fight. Let the